Hello everyone, this is Jen with Dreams Etc. and we're into the new year. I have so many plans as always, but I really hope for this year just to be an amazing year. I finished my collection with Blue Fern Studios, which is why I haven't done a video in a while, but I'm hoping to get a launch date on that soon, and so I will keep you all posted on that. In the meantime, I have the latest November-December. These are the two monthly kits, the November kit and the December kit, but I did a combination project with both of the kits, and this is the project that I will be sharing with all of you. I thought I would first show you what came in the monthly kit. Now, I have opened up 20 more openings because I keep selling out, and so I can only do 20 more. That's the max that I can do. I sold out of these, and if you're interested in getting the next monthly kits, I send out 2 monthly kits at the same time. This helps me keep the price point lower, and the price point I have on these is very low. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link below and you can sign up for the next one. It's going to be amazing. I know all of you are going to love it, and I will be sharing a preview of that very soon. I have a lot of videos that I have to catch up on. I've done a lot of filming, and so hopefully if everything goes as planned, you'll be seeing lots of videos from me. Okay, in this kit, again, this is the November and December monthly kits. So this is just a project idea sheet showing you what I'm going to make with this. Again, just kind of ignore the toner issue that I had there. This is just to give you an idea, and I will be doing a video showing you how to make the project. In the kit, this is, again, a combination of November and December. So this is November's kit. You would get this little packet. It's filled with these little ephemera pieces, and then you got a pen. It says espresso. You might have a different color, but it's coffee themed, and some coffee stained ribbon, as well as a stamp. I don't really want to take everything out of the package because this is going to get shipped out, and again, I don't have any extra kits to show because I did sell out of them. So then you would get a stencil, some rub-on transfers. I love these by 49 Market. I love rub-on transfers in general, and I do hope to get some more transfers in the shop, but for now I have these in the kit. And then there's this lovely ephemera stacker kit, and this just comes jam-packed with all of these wonderful ephemera pieces. And the weight of these, you get some cardstock and you get some lighter text weight papers, so it's a nice assortment, and I'm gonna have fun playing with these when we go to do more decorating in the album. There's a receipt that I used, and then these are from the digital collection. I did revise it and I added more. For those of you who have purchased the Coffee Shop digital, you will be receiving an update with these new images. And then there's quite a bit of black cardstock because I used a lot in the album, as well as more decorative cardstock. And I've used this in the kits previously, but this just went so good with the digital that, yeah, I had to use it again. So that is everything that came in the November kit. The price on this is $25 a month. Again, it's very low, and I do my best to just jam-pack these monthly kits as much as possible. They're more like sampler kits, so you're getting a little sample. This is a little sample from the digital collection, little samples from other collection, and so these are the monthly sampler kits. So that was the November. And then the December, you get a nice sized roll of washi tape here. And this is kind of like a brown lace texture washi. this, I'll go ahead and open up a little bit of this just so you can see. So there is lots of ephemera in this. You get some cards, which I used in the album. This is filled with tons of stickers. There's this little receipt that I kind of used for more of decorative purposes, as well as this. And then you get all these sticker sheets in here. You get more stickers and a washi roll. Lots of stickers in this one. And then in here, there is frames, and then you get a stamp set. And look at all the stickers. Lots and lots of stickers. Just lots of stickers there. And then in here, you get an assortment of journal cards and ephemera pieces and little pockets and envelopes. So that is what came in that little packet there. And I try to do fun things. I mean, if time permits, I really try to do fun things with the packaging. Sometimes, though, things get a little crazy. But I have been, I've been keeping on track, and the only thing I'm really behind on is I'd like to do some more digital kits and these videos. I'm so far behind on videos. I had a lot that I was trying to get fixed with the Blue Fern collection, ready for launch, and that just ate up a ton of time. But now I am freed up because that collection is done, and I plan on getting these videos caught up and just starting the new year off with a major bang. That is my plan. Okay, so that is that packet there. And then this is one of the file folders. I cut this and used this inside of the album, which I will show you here in a little bit. And then you get the 12 by 12 cardstock. And I have some of this lighter weight, which can be used for more decorative sort of elements, things that, might cut apart and use inside of the album. And then double-sided cardstock. This is from Salvage District. I've used this in previous kits as well. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. They don't make it anymore, and when I run out, I'm going to be really heartbroken because this is one of my all-time favorite collections that they've come out with. It's just a nice neutral, and I find that this goes with so many of the projects that I do. And then the digital collection, I will be showing you that when I go to show you how I make the project with these kits. And so that is what came in the December kit. So again, it was $25 per month for these kits, and I do try to do a project with the kits. I don't guarantee it. I've been pretty much on par with doing a project every kit that's sent out. So, this again is a project for November, December, and that's how I've been doing it. It just gives me more time to do better projects, and most of the time I'll include an instruction sheet, but there are a few projects in the works where I have to do some videos and instructions and get caught up on those. And now the project, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, and then I will be back in another video to show you how I made this. So this is from the digital collection, and I just cut her out to kind of create this little pocket here. And then this is just a little background for the pocket. I created this with that file folder that I showed and just kind of left that like so. I do plan on doing another pocket here and just kind of adding more elements. I might actually take and maybe attach that there too. I haven't decided yet, but for now it's like that, and you have this nice little pocket flap. Then on the side here, what I did is this was just one of the leftover pieces from the file folder, and I used a stamp to just kind of stamp some imagery on there, give it a little more character, and so that is what I did on the side. And then I just used some of my scrap pieces, which were these black thin strips from the black cardstock that I used from the base in creating this album. So I used all that black cardstock to create my base, and then used this decorative cardstock to mat everything. On the inside here, there is this little flap here that pulls out. And again, I do plan on matting more of this. I want to do something really fun with these additional flaps here. Maybe create some journal pages. I'm not sure, but for now, you know, it's to the imagination. You could add in some photos, have all sorts of fun. And then I have inside of here some double pockets. So I have a pocket here, and this is from the digital collection. And then I used the cardstock to mat everything with. I did include these cracked ones in the kit, and so you could use those, and we're gonna have some fun decorating those up, and they're just gonna slide in like so. So these did come in the kit. This did not. This came from previous kits. So a lot of times I will take elements that you receive in previous kits to use in making future projects. So I really want you to get the most out of all of the materials that you receive in the kits. So this just folds like so. This section here, this was a leftover piece from the file folder as well. And so I just have this little flip here. And I plan on matting the inside of this. Here I created a side pocket, and I just used a scrap piece and some of my other scrap pieces from a digital print that I had. This is another section of that file folder. I really made some good use of the file folder there, and just created this little pocket. Now this just slides inside of this pocket here. And then again, you know, we could put that receipt maybe inside of here that came in the kit. This part here, I used a stamp, and this is one of my favorite stamp sets. I do have a few in stock, and it's the Charlotte stamp set. So this is a stamp set. It's a 12 by 12, and I know a lot of people think the price is high for these, but you have to really think about it. You're getting like 4 stamp sets in this 12 by 12 set, and this one I use so much. I just love her. There's a teacup there, some gears, butterfly, a bumblebee down here, a bird, spoon, paintbrushes, some flourishes. You get a lot of stamps, and it's just beautiful. So again, I do have a few of these in stock. I'll put the listing below, and yeah, that is what I used here. And then I just took my Distress Oxides and I just shaded some areas with Distress Oxide just to kind of give her more of a colored effect. Some of those tones that match the overall colors within the album. On this side, right over here, this is the same as what I showed on this side, so it just flips out like this side does. And I wanted this to look kind of like what those coffee sleeves, and so I took my crimper and I had some scrap pieces. I did plan on, for those who received the kit, taking this off the packaging to be able to use on the band. So again, I've tried to find ways that you can use the packaging for, you know, for your project. This just flips out, as you can see. And again, I do plan on doing something with this inside, but for now, we're just gonna leave it plain until I decide. But, you know, You can leave it to the imagination. I do plan on doing some more work in this album on those sections. This middle section, this just flips out, and then you have this flipping out like so. So this flips like this, and then like this. I might add even more, but again, just you could take journal cards and create some pockets here. You could add pictures. There's a lot you could do. And then same with these areas here. I'd like to do more with that. So there's a lot that I have planned for this middle section. I think what I'm going to use is, in a previous video I showed you how I took all different sorts of papers, lined papers and ledger papers, things that you can purchase at Walmart, Dollar Tree, all sorts of different papers. And we just, I showed in the video how you can take and just decorate them up really nice by stamping, adding stickers, collaging, and so forth. And I might take that and put that on the intersection of this. I think that would look so cool. And when I'm done, I am going to be giving this to my daughter. She loves coffee. And I thought it would be fun maybe to leave some of these sections open for when we go out and we get coffee. We'll take some pictures, selfies, maybe add those in, and just kind of have fun creating some fun things within this album. And so that is the project that I did, and again, I will be showing how to do this in an upcoming video. In fact, I'm turning right around and I'm going to start filming and putting this together, and I would like to get a newsletter out to show everyone. It's going to kind of be more of a workshop. This is a pretty large project, and so my plan is to show all of you how to put the base of it together, and then in a part 2 show everything as far as the decorative elements. And so be on the watch for that. I know I'm really far behind on videos, but I do plan on catching up. And this is the one that I'm just going to swing into next, and then I'm going to hit some of those other projects that I needed to do from previous kits that I sent out. An upcoming kit, the deluxe kit, I'm working on those. It is going to be themed around the letter diaries, so if you're interested in any sort of the letter diaries, and for those of you who have been around with me for quite some time, my mom came up with these years ago, and they're beautiful and everybody loves them. And then I had one of my lovely ladies, Michelle, and she requested for my mom to make one, and I just thought, you know, there's so many people that love these, so I'm going to do that for the next deluxe kit, which is going to be launching, I think next month. Oh, time goes by so fast. I think it's launching the end of next month or the beginning of the following month. That comes out every 3 months, and I just sent the latest one out. So yes, be on the lookout for that one as well. Again, lots in the works and just so much to show all of you. And so be sure to subscribe if you like these videos. I don't have a Patreon. I don't charge. I just put content out, and it's a lot of work, and I know I don't do it as frequently as some, but I do try to make everything that I do put out there very nice. You know, I put a lot of thought and a lot of heart goes into these projects, and so if you could just take a moment and just hit the subscribe button is all I ask for in return, and I'd be so appreciative. And if you like the video, please also hit that like button. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching.